Hey guys, it's Bree. So today we're going to be doing the part 2 of the massive book haul that I filmed a couple weeks ago. I had gotten all the books I was waiting for in, but did I buy more books after that? Of course I did. But in my defense, I was trying to complete series that I know I really want to binge watch before going on my book buying ban, and then also some books I didn't need. But you know what? It's fine. We're living, we're loving over here. So the first book I got was Falling Away by Penelope Douglas. I ended up getting this off Pango because I was trying to find these covers for them, like how Rival is, like this edition of covers for the third book, but I couldn't find it anywhere, and they're selling it for a ridiculous price too because those went out of print. A lot of Penelope Douglas's books are getting cover changes. So I was trying to find it. So I ended up just finding the UK edition. I felt like this would probably go better than the newer covers, but I will say this is a different size, but it's fine. This one follows Jackson and Casey from the first book and the novella, so I'm very, very excited for this. I don't think I'm gonna continue on with the series though after this third book, because a lot of the other ones are just novellas and stuff that I'm not really intrigued by. So we have that here. Very, very excited. Speaking of Penelope Douglas cover changes, I finally got the next two books in the Devil's Night series. Of course, that is Corrupt and Conclave. This is the first book. This is the novella in between the third and the fourth book. Like I said, I impulse bought these kind of because one, I actually been wanting to read these for a while, but of course these are getting a cover change. These are going out of print, and I wanted these covers, so I ended up buying them with the rest of the series, which was in my last haul. But I am hyped to have them. I'm hoping to start them probably soon, but I'm trying to dive into dark romance somehow, so we'll see how that goes. And then the next books that I got was this. Did I need these though? To be honest, since I have so many series right now, yes I did. And that is Belladonna and Foxglove by Adeline Grace. I've been wanting Belladonna. I've been wanting Belladonna for a while because it looks so good. Like, this cover is stunning. The synopsis of it was really good as well, but I just never got it. And I decided to get it because, of course, Foxglove just came out, and this is the Barnes & Noble edition. And can we just talk about these end papers and this hardcover? Like, it is so beautiful. So I did impulse buy these two books because I wanted this edition of the book. Don't judge me, guys. But I'm very excited to have these into my collection, and I want to see if I can read them next month because they look like the greatest thing for October TBR, but we'll see how that goes. And then next were the two books I had gotten from Amazon whenever those two orders came in, and that is, first one is, I got this because it was only $7 for the hardcover. I couldn't pass it up, of course, and it was a book that I've been wanting for a while, and that is The Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffin. I read Wild the Witch by Rachel Griffin and absolutely adored that book, so I was excited to get this one. And I've heard amazing things about this one. I've heard amazing things about her writing in this one, so I ended up picking that up. And of course, I want to add it to my TBR next month. I am planning on doing a TBR with the prompts, so hopefully this fits into a prompt. I will find a way to fit this into a prompt. And the next book I got was, did I get this because of the hype? Maybe. But I also got it because I heard there's dragons. And that is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. Like I said, I really am not gonna lie. I only got this because I heard there was dragons. And this book is so hyped right now in general. You either love it or you hate it. I don't know how I will feel about this, to be honest, but we shall see. And I will say, I'm so glad I got it off Amazon because this is $30 for a hardcover. Is this YA? I don't think this is YA for how much this is. I'm pretty sure it's adult, but we shall see how I feel about that later on. And then the next series that I ended up getting was the rest of the Dreamland Billionaire series by Lauren Asher. So that is Terms and Condition and Final Offer. I did read the fine print because that was on my TBR for this month. And spoiler alert, I absolutely loved it. I will get into more of my thoughts in my reading wrap-up, but I love that book, so of course I had to get the second and the third book. I'm excited for Terms and Condition. I am excited for Declan and Iris. I'm hoping to try to squeeze this into next month, but we shall see how my TBR falls. Like I said, I want to do more of like a witchy, spooky mystery vibe next month. But if they fall into the place I need them to fall into, you know what? It's all good from here, guys. And then I ended up getting, of course, the rest of the Stalking Jack the Ripper series. Ooh, ooh, goodness gracious. So, of course, that is Hunting Prince Dracula, Escaping from Houdini, and Capturing the Devil. I ended up getting 2 of them off Amazon and 1 off Barnes because I think I got Escaping Houdini off Barnes because it was the same price on Amazon and I got 10% off on Barnes & Noble and free shipping, so I ended up just getting it from there. But I do have the rest of the series now in case I do want to binge read. Will this be on my TBR next month? I don't know. Like I said, we'll figure out what happens in general. But I do need to start a series soon because I have so many series, 1. And 2, I have yet to read a series in a long time. Like, binge read a series. Because I always binge read my fantasy series, my mystery series, like these and stuff like that. And I do have a good amount of romance series that I've started, but I don't binge read romance. So I'm able to do that. But yeah, I need to start a series that I can binge read soon, guys. Because like I said, I have too many on my TBR. Which I do plan on doing all the books on my physical TBR soon. I've counted, I have about 80 to 90 books. That racked up for the last 2 months. So we'll see how that goes, to be honest. And everything like that. And the next book I got, of course, to continue on defending myself of completing series, that is The Brothers Hawthorne by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is the Barnes & Noble edition. I don't know what makes this a special edition compared to the normal edition. I really don't. But this follows Grayson and Jameson of the Inheritance game. Of course, I have the Inheritance game. Have I read it? No. Did I need the 4th book? Of course I did. Who doesn't? So I ended up getting it as soon as it came out. I ordered it off Barnes because I'm trying to stay away from Barnes & Noble unless it's a release I really, really need right then and there. But I'm trying to stay away from it, especially for the rest of the year. I've already made my Christmas list for the rest of the year, and I have books on there, so I'm not allowed to buy anymore in general. And then the next thing I got was this one I will redeem myself on. This is, of course, a series I wanted to continue, and that's Never a Hero by Vanessa Lynn. I read Only a Monster and absolutely loved that book. The ending was so good, in my opinion. It was an ending that I did not expect, but it was an ending that I didn't think was possible either, especially with the concept of this book. So the first book of this was really, really good, and I didn't know the second book had come out. Like, in general, when did this come out? I'm really bad with releases, not gonna lie to y'all. But am I this bad? Of course I am. When did you come out? Girl, I'm trying to find out. Where's your publishing page? Girl! Why you gotta fight with me? Why you gotta fight? Where is it at? Isn't there a publication page that should be on here? I know there's a publication page. I learned this in school. All books should have a publication page. There we go. I mean, it came out this year. I just don't know when. But, like I said, I was so excited for this to come out. I finally have it in my hands, guys. So, we'll deal with that later. This one is also a part of a series. But this is a standalone kind of series. So, did I absolutely need this at this right moment in time? No. But like I said, next month is October. I'm hoping to put this on my TBR, even though I just got it for the month of October. And that is Manslaughter Park by Tiza Price. This is a part of her Jane Austen murder mystery series. I've read the first 2 books, which is Pride and Premeditation and Second Degree Murder, I believe it's called. Yes, Sense and Second Degree Murder. And I absolutely adore those books. They are such, like, good, cute little mysteries, even though they involve murder. I will say that. But I've never read a Jane Austen novel. Don't know anything about it, to be honest. I would probably read a Jane Austen novel before reading these, to be honest, so that you get the concept. Do I know anything about those 2? No. Did I enjoy them still? Yes. And this one, I'm really not sure what novel this is supposed to be about. But then again, like I said, I didn't know this came out. That's how you know I'm so bad with releases. I did not know this came out, and I was waiting for the 3rd book, and I'm very, very excited. And like I said, these are standalone, so you can read these. You don't have to really read them in order, to be honest. But, of course, it's a series that I love, so of course I got the next book on it. And then the last book I got is this one. I definitely want to put on my TBR next month. And I got it because I looked on Barnes, and it said that it was an Edgar Allan Poe retelling. I like Edgar Allan Poe. Do I read a lot of his work? Not really, but I've loved what I've read, to be honest. It's a little spooky. And of course, Spooky Vibes, October. We're gonna love it. And that is A Multitude of Dreams by Mara Rutherford. The cover, everything about this looks amazing. Have I really read the synopsis? Nope. But we're gonna get into it anyways. Like I said, this one I'm definitely going to push on my TBR next month because I'm very, very excited for it. And then the next books I got were a trip that I took to Target. I didn't need to take a trip to Target? No. They didn't even have the book that I wanted. I ended up buying it off Amazon, which I will show you in a minute as well. But did I end up buying 3 books? Walking out with 3 books? Of course I did. So the first book that I had gotten was, I will say, like I said, I had to start making my Christmas list early this year. So that means I can't buy anything really for the next year, especially books. And this was on my Christmas list. I took it off though because I bought it. And that's The American Roommate Experience by Elena Armas. This follows Rosie and Lucas from The Spanish Love Deception. I absolutely adore The Spanish Love Deception. I know a good amount of people don't like that book, but I actually enjoyed it. And I'm really, really excited for this one. It is shorter than The Spanish Love Deception. But, like I said, I'm very, very, very intrigued by this. And the synopsis of this, too, I've read the synopsis. It's a very interesting concept, so very excited for that. And the next one I got was also on my Christmas list I was going to give to my brother and my parents. And that was Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. I've heard amazing things about this book. This is YA contemporary romance. And like I said, I've heard nothing but great things. And stuff like that. I've heard there's a lot of movie references in here too. Do I watch a lot of movies? No. But did I buy it because I've been wanting it? Of course I did. So I got that there. And then the next book that I got was one, like I said, I want to get into dark romance, and I've heard this series is really good to get into it, and that is the Never After series by Emily McIntyre. This is the first book that's hooked. I read the synopsis of this and did not expect it to be what it is. It looks good though. So very, very excited. Very, very excited to also support Emily McIntyre as well in her fight against cancer. So I'm very, very looking forward to this. And then the last book I got in this never-ending book buying session was, of course, one, like I said, I went to Target for. Did not have it. Was I going to go to Barnes? I didn't want to go to Barnes for it, but I also didn't want to go in there and spend too much money, so I ended up just ordering it off Amazon. And that is My Roommate is a Vampire by Jenna Levine. This is one book that I've never bought so fast after it was released. I didn't even know what this was, to be honest, but I've heard it is a really cute rom-com, of course, about a vampire. What sold me though was Mel Reed's reading this and doing a review saying that it was actually very enjoyable for her to read. So of course I bought it, and like I said, this one as well will more than likely make it into my TBR next month because I specifically got it for my TBR next month. I'm very, very excited for this. And that, guys, is the end of this never-ending book buying journey. I officially am on a book buying ban. If you see me buy more books, then I will be in trouble for a while. But like I said, I actually do have one package coming from Pango. I might as well tell you while I'm here. I ended up getting the next 2 books in the Divergent series. I do plan on rereading the Divergent series because I never read it after the first one, and I really liked the first one. I just never read it because a lot of people say it goes downhill from there, but I ended up finding them 2 on Pango for a really great price, so I ended up getting them and might as well give it a second chance. But those 2 are coming in. But after that, guys, I'm officially on a book buying ban. I gotta save my money for the Christmas season coming up, and like I said, I'm asking for books already for Christmas, so that will increase my never ender TBR. So I'm hoping to film my all the books on my TBR video soon, as long as there should be an Owl Crate unboxing coming as well, because I'm getting my September Owl Crate in, and I'm very excited for that. But yeah, guys, that is gonna be the end of this video. Hope you guys had a great time discussing and watching my haul, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.